Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Afternoon. Time is 11:05. Good morning. Today, we're working on this lady again. So, basically, I did the injectors, of course. However, I wasn't able to film it for you guys. Luckily, I did not use the correct fuel hoses. I thought they were right, thought they were good enough, but they were not. So, we're going to take off the plenum, take off the intake again. We're going to get down to the fuel rails, remove them, and if I have time today, we'll rebuild them for you guys. If not, we'll do that tomorrow. But here we go, boys and girls. I'm just gonna get to it. I'm gonna cut these up and do regular, better intros and outros and stuff. So, but either way. All right. So what you're gonna need today? Resaver. Why is it not charging? Maybe it needs more. Okay, well, so you're basically only gonna need a ratchet and a 10mm socket. If you have a deep one, it's better because some of those things are harder to get to. If not, you may need an extension or two. So, also gonna need a pair of screwdrivers, I just keep two with me on me in my thing. If you might need, it depends on what kind of clamps you have holding your air hoses out and whatnot. So we'll do that. Take this guy. There we go. Two extensions. We'll leave them here for now. Okay, well, so do the plenum. See, I have my AGR removed. We're going to talk about that in a second. And the air injector valve over here. We have that removed and blocked off already. Shout out to the Z Garage for those two. The Z Garage at the Z Garage. Check him out. And then so the EGR is bolted right here, here, and here. And then there's also an actuator for the EGR that needs to be removed. Wait, hold on, we'll get into that in a second. But so what you're gonna need to do to take off the plenum is you don't need to remove the EGR. You don't need to remove the air injector either. You just need to unplug them. This is for the EGR. This is for the air injector. And you need to remove this valve, which is for the PVC, and this one, which is a coolant router. But this hose over here goes to this thing. So you don't need to remove it though. This piping comes off with the plenum. So you don't actually need to remove this hose. You do need to remove this hose though, and this hose. And then the EGR, you do need to remove honestly, it might be easier to just remove this screw and pull out, because all this holds is this thing. So, and the EGR is bolted here, and the actuator is bolted here. So, if you just take out this screw and remove this line, all of this comes out together. And so, let's go on to the other side. There's two bolts here that hold on the vacuum lines. But other than that, let's go to the other side. Ooh, excuse me. Don't scratch the car, no. Okay. So, and on the other side, it's about the same as well. You need to remove the throttle cable, because that's attached to the throttle body here. You need to remove this clamp. This is a new different one. You should have just a rubber one if yours is stock. But just remove this. If yours is stock, you may need to cut it. I had to cut mine, and that's why I have this new silicone one. You'll need to remove this, which is just a crankcase. This is just a vent hose for the crankcase. I'm actually going to take this. I destroyed this getting it out last time, so I think I'm just going to put a breather on here and then cap off this guy right here. This is the idle air control valve. You need to remove. This is another one that I need to replace the hose. This is not necessary, but I keep it on because I don't want to have to worry about adjusting my throttle and checking all that stuff out. We'll do that one day. And I'll show you guys how to do it, but I don't want to fail with it. So, but that just unplugs right here. This ISC plug right here. Don't need to take this off either. Leave this bolted on. Just undo the hose. When you get everything loose, there's another hose here and another that you can just kind of like jiggle off once this thing is kind of loose already. There's one more hose that I forgot on this side. And that's another vent hose, which is this guy right in here. It's right behind the air injector, so you can get to it from you can get to it once you lift up the plenum. It's that guy right there. You can lift it up once you get to the plenum, or once you or you can take off the air injector to get to it, but you can kind of reach under it. So what you do is you really loosen up the plenum first, and then you can pull it out. Mine's already taken off, so it's kind of hard to show you guys, but it is pretty easy. You should just leave on the EGR and air injector and the idle control valve. It's not worth taking off. You're going to be taking off the plenum just like one time. I have mine removed because I end up taking that thing off a lot, so I will, because I make a lot of mistakes. So we're gonna do this. Let me set the camera up here. I'm not even streaming on this thing. Oh geez, I didn't switch the cameras, dudes. Okay, I have to do all that again. Now I'll just refilm the fucking EGR part. Okay, control. This is really useful. So I can just go, hey guys, boom, boom. Say we're working on the Z. And then there's that one. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so there, we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna remove the plenum first. I'll show you guys how to move them, follow along. I'll voice over it later. But here we go. So this is just a bracket that holds on these wires and also the the injector cooler fan. I removed my cooler fan or my injector blower, I don't know what you call it, but I removed it because it only shoots on injectors 1 and 3 and doesn't really blow anywhere else. So I ended up snapping bolts, the injector bolts, when I was trying to take it up only on those two, just because they were like rapidly cooling and only those 2 bolts, so they snapped when I was trying to take them out. So I ended up replacing those 2 bolts. But this bracket only holds on the air injector and this wire harness. So unbolt your air injector if you still have it, or air blower if you still have it, and then check. There's screws. One, I already took mine out right here. I only used one. Should probably put it over there, but I only used that one right there to hold on my bolts. Hold on this bracket. So just remove this one and this one. Like I always say, it's always a good idea if you can put bolts and nuts back where you got them, right back in the hole, so that you know where they went. There it is. Okay. Just lost a bolt. How we are 12 minutes in. 20 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. I already lost my first bolt. Here we go. Where is it? Where's my magneto? Did I put this on? I keep snapping this thing. Like it used to be it's one of those extenders from O'Reilly's, and I keep snapping it, and so now this is all I have left. So we're gonna put it on a clamp here, and go after that bolt. close to the spark plug. Got it? Let's get that up here. I'm wearing gloves today because I have a lot of handshakes to do sometimes, and I hate when my hands are all gross. It's hard to get them off, get that car stuff off sometimes. All right, so next, I'm going to take off this coolant hose. Just be prepared. I'm going to grab it. As I'm saying that, I'm like, yeah, this is this. Grab yourself a rag, stick it underneath this hose, shimmy it back as you unscrew it here. If you can wiggle your clamp back, cool, out of the way, lay somewhere, cool. Either way, get that on. Get that rag in there. I need some music on. What is the deal with copyrighted music on YouTube? On streams. I know you can't just randomly use them in videos, but not for streams, because I have to play copyright-free music. Okay, whatever. So this is coming off. That rag there ready. Some coolant will spill out. Sometimes it'll splatter. To wrap it all the way around. There you go. There. Just get whatever dripped over here too. And you can get something to cap this off or not. There's some coolant in there, so be careful that's going to spill out. So, also just suck up, just leave a rag right here. I guess it's going to drip. So just rag right there for now. This camera's going to die, man. Being plugged in. Goodbye, please. Just started the stream. Okay. Next, we're gonna do it the way I said. You know what? Trying to decide. What do you think? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it the way I told you guys to do it because why not? So I'm gonna take this out, screw out to the side for a second. Just pull it. It's kind of just weak aluminum. Then I'm gonna take the screw and I'm gonna put the screw back so I don't lose that guy. Everybody. That wire harness is loose. Still connected to the injectors on the outside. That's okay. Okay, so let's move to the other side now. Yeah, I need música. Sure, let you guys hear it too.
Here's the thing. We're both here right now.
It's gonna be weird if I listen to this and just start singing a song. You guys can't really do it. You know what? Fuck it, dude. Who's listening? They I'll know when they start adding this to you or sending me a message.
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but to notice how alone you are. I take the attitude and how you acting like you own the bar. Got me flashing keys and I don't even own a car. Like you
Next we're
ain't
gonna
my
take
charm because I know
off these
you
two
are. I'm trying
clamps
to see
just
how
to
you
loosen
live
that.
still. I'm sorry, my name is Travi and I'm pretty much a big deal. Oh, you never heard of me? That sounds absurd to me.
Throttle body, type in here.
What do you say? Let's exit stage, less for me and you could possibly reconvene to play some naked peekaboo. Cause after all the blouse you're wearing, it's kinda see-through and it's obvious I'm heading wherever you're leading me to. I'm such an angel with a devilish angle and quite the certified speed talker. And you buying every line of it,
Turn
girl.
it down.
And I don't really blame you. If I was in your shoes, I'd probably do the same too. Sexy.
Okay. Loosen those guys up. Just kind of lay them together so they don't fall away. We'll fix the music. Because my mic goes up to here. So,
you better buckle up. Shit, don't be concerned with mine. I feel like a speaking spell. Way I got you learning my lines. Fine. Pull the string, replay that shit. I changed my name. Did he really just say that shit? Yup. I'll take a mile if you let me.
there you go. Much better. Okay. We gotta turn this down. Here's a good. I don't want it to be. I kind of want it to be like background music. Live out there. Sounds right. Whatever. Sorry, you guys are really treated to my musical stylings every few seconds. Okay. All right, loosen these guys. Now let's get that throttle cable off. It's a 14mm nut. Right? 14? Yes. But I'm just going to need to have these two. So I'm just grabbing an extra tools, 14mm nut, some pliers. Okay. So one of them needs to go here. Here. Turn it in opposite directions. This guy comes right off. And then lift up this throttle. You need to. I'm gonna put my finger under here because you need to route this out here, and then pull this little there thing out of there. So we'll just line that up right there. Make sure you put this down. Don't pinch your finger. Okay. Next, we'll need to unplug the throttle position sensor. Don't need to unscrew it, just unplug it right here. Plug that thing. You may have a metal retainer. On my metal retainers. Just trying to position this. You guys could actually see what I'm doing. So here, you see better from over here. No. Right here, I think this is a good spot. Right last time, huh? Okay, that'll do for now. Because next what we need to do is remove this pipe. So wires out. So, I mean, I said I was gonna replace this pipe anyway, so YOLO, right? Let's just go for it. This is, what I find is easy way is to get this clamp all the way out of the way. And just use your wiggle it out. There you go. And then unplug your IC over here. There. So let's make sure everything is free. This last, it's hard to get this. It's hard to get the plenum up and through because you have to get it through this wire harness. So you have to get this last injector out also. This injector plug. It's easier. You need to take it out to lift the harness up enough. So, but it does have, just like all the other shit, has a metal clip down there holding it on. Mine's gone, so I just pulled mine right out. But if you should have a metal clip there that holds on that injector plug. So just mind that you need to. It's going to be so much easier just to take that off. Next thing is you have to in order to get this thing off or out of here, you need to kind of loosen the intake and get the screw. So just from the top, just from the top. Dude, is a zebra white or black? Right, it's black with white stripes, right? Because if you take off the skin, or take off the hair, that's weird. It has black skin. Oh, I made a tool just to get this screw, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, because I feel like I'm stripping it every time I get things. So what I did was I got 3/8 socket. I think it's 1/4 inch or 3/8. I put a little magnetic bit holder on it. And a little magnetic bit holder on a 3/8 socket. And put on a little ratchet. Dude, half of being a mechanic is making your own tools to do shit easier. Bro, I'm so sick. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I just like to loosen this as far as it'll go without coming out. I have mine blocked off already, but you should also have a pipe coming out from here, going to over here. So, and that also needs to be removed. I would suggest, because it's kind of tight, so what you need to do is undo the clamps from each side and then slide it further onto this pipe, enough for you to take it out here. I just plugged this. This is actually just a drain plug bolt. So, drain plug bolt is perfect for this hole. This one I think I might be able to plug it with something similar. So, and then, so we're ready to pull this pipe off, but you need to move, last thing you need to do is move the clamp off of the IAC. Just not all the way down, just enough so you don't actually even need to take off the plenum cover. Usually I do, but you don't. Okay, forgetting a couple things. This is a ground or something. Get that off. No. We have one of those. What's the count? 2 bolts dropped so far. I told you about these ones also, but I haven't taken them off yet. Around some vacuum lines. Okay, so you're dumb. You do need to take off the plenum cover to get the freaking bolts. Okay. I'm gonna use electric because you. Remove that plenum cover. You may still have some gaskets as well. And like I said, I like to put these ones back so I don't lose them. Hey, dude, if you don't like Justin Bieber, bro, there's something wrong with you. I feel like this is like the exact same thing I did last time. I mean, technically it is, but I'm doing it for a different purpose. So I guess that's different. Okay, so back in. Next, I need next, I need to get the plenum bolts, which are 6 millimeters. So just get a 6 millimeter socket here, 6, and you may need a extension for this one here. I like to use and so there's a problem, bro. Don't forget that stubby one. Yeah, there. I should just get some power tools. God, I don't know how long this is taking. Now you really shouldn't use impact pens and stuff on aluminum parts of your engine. However, I've already loosened them and just okay. I can watch out. Oh, and then keep forgetting. This vacuum line here. Let's come out. And then you have two vacuum lines over here. One is for the plenum, and the other one is on the fuel pressure regulator. Once that's off, and the plenum is loose. So I'm terrible at this, bro. This is why I don't record. Because like if I do, I try to like point shit out. So this needs to come off. This is for the, this comes from the vacuum lines also, and then there is one more vacuum line back here behind. The bolts over there, and this line here is the brake booster, which also needs to come out. Which is difficult if you already loosened the plenum, like I did. Okay, so we can just get that guy out of the way here. Put him in there. Sit there. So again, this is a cool is this coolant? Yeah, this is a coolant line that does not need to come out, but there is one on the other side that does need to come out. And another thing about on the other side too. So this one is 19 millimeters. This is to take off the PVC pipe. Now, it's easier, if yours is easier to just pull off, but this hose doesn't really bend. So whatever, if this is easier for you to pull off, like mine is, I just unscrew the PVC, sorry, dyslexia. I see aluminum on my thing. This means there are some really stripped threads. So that's loose, that's loose. You get the PVC pipe loose, you can PCV loose, you can spin it out of the way. This thing is in line. And don't forget to get the clamp that's on the bottom of the plenum. There's another vent hose. Every single day, cause I love my occupation. That's all loose, that's all loose, that's all loose. That's all loose, that's all loose. Piping back there, so this is... Aw, I didn't even need to take that out, huh? Oh yeah, you don't need to take this coolant pipe out. You don't need to take this coolant pipe out ever. But... yeah, buddy. Let's put that back on.
Every single day, cause I love my occupation. I'm on vacation every single day, every single day.
Bro, I was like, yo, I'm gonna tell you guys how to the easy way to take out a plenum. It's easy. Don't worry about it. It's 5 easy steps. 3 days.
Every single day, cause I love my occupation. I'm on vacation every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day. Yeah, Van Gogh, my earlobe. I can't hear, I'm here though. I may be a weirdo, but this is
Looking
my
at this here, I'm gonna show my replay one stream. Daily 40 minutes? Have I really been? Let's go. I ain't doing shit. Actually, moving so slow. Whatever. Nobody's watching anyway. It's a shit. Just gonna be using this stuff to like just cut up and record. I mean, cut up and post regular videos, but I'm doing terrible at this. I should just record. Hey Google, let me know when it's 1 o'clock, please.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy LD, aka White Jesus. This for everybody that came up in the 90s. Man, I wish I was a kid thinking about the 3rd grade back in 96.
I got to turn it up for you guys. Hold on.
French fries curly, cool with it, raisin Tamagotchis, dig 3.5, the same as a floppy. Nerf guns loaded and we shooting at your motherfuckers. We ain't getting housed,
Cause I'm procrastinating.
and we was fucking with the swag of the Fresh Prince. Ain't nothing like when you had mad tokens left in that arcade ballin', watching tickets falling, pegging stupid bitches in that motherfucking ball pit, landline calling.
The plenum's ready to take off. I should probably not be smoking them. Not have a fuel problem. Well, a fuel isn't leaking anymore. A fuel pushes some depression in place. And so there's no pressure in it to be pushing it. What I think happened is I got one of this size, one of the tubes of some leak happened. Or maybe I didn't clamp down the clamp well enough. Either way, we're going to need to buy some, take a trip on that. So fuel hose clamps, and maybe I might buy some fuel hose. You need to get a breather hose, a breather filter for the crankcase on the intake side. That's it. I know everybody wants to know about the radio, and I'm going to get to that one, I swear. I just need to play with it more and give you guys, I want to do like a real review of it. Tell you guys what it is. I know, like, hey, you can just simply ask the question, then you're all going to buy it before I can do the video. The painted out colors. Back to work, bitches. Yes, the plenum is loose. We just have 2 tubes and 3 tubes. There is a bit close here. Once the clamp is, just lift up the plenum, wiggle it out. Makes me like it. Mine's easy to clean. Just that's not. It's cooling, huh? There's cooling in there, so that's a cool nose. That's probably the cool return to the block. This injector plug also needs to come out. I'm being so stubborn. It doesn't have a thing on it anymore. There you go. So that's
a little trick down
out.
memory lane for you.
Cool return hose.
I used to sign online and tell
there.
bitches that I liked them like a lot.
So now
That
we
was really the only way I could get
pull
girls
it,
was through AIM.
pull it
It's a
in.
lot harder now.
Over here on
Like
the
to have to like
intake.
go up and speak to them in person. And AIM, with AIM, I was killing it. Like just
I
crazy.
guess I didn't even tighten it last time.
Paragraphs. Sweet,
It's,
real sweet guy.
loose.
Okay, so long.
Soft screwdriver. Slide it over to would be a good idea. Gotta push this back.
Yeah. Ursha, baby. This is for the A. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you a hoe.
Splash through it. How far did it go?
Mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me,
So that's something that's gonna spill out of there. Should wipe that up and should get this shit off. It should all be free now. So this hose is gonna come with you. So all of this needs to go under and through this wire harness here. Make sure you get the vacuum routing lines. This is what's holding us up here. I'm deciding when I should take off the intake pipe. It's kind of like I can just slide this. Slide this sleeve over this lip a little bit.
If you dance on a pole, that'll make you a hoe, shawty, I don't mind
When you work until 3, if you're leaving with me, go
I
make
should
that
buy
money,
all those injector plugs like this. $26 too, just like this.
cause I know
Even if you
how
can't,
it is. Go handle
it's a
your
pain now.
business and get that money,
I guess this plenum is a pain in the ass to take out.
You can take off
I've just taken it off enough times to do that.
home, girl, I don't mind.
So fuck it.
When you get off of work, I'll be ready
So
to
that
go in
injector
the
plugs
Rari.
out.
And when we get home, we have a solemn
Let's
private
get that.
party, you know. So I don't worry
Not
at
look at
all
IC
about the
plugs. Can't wait
things
out.
that you say. I
Make sure you
love
get all. This is what's gonna hold you up. Make sure you get all of this harness away. Remember, this piping and this stuff is gonna come with it. Sure, clear. Clear up all the stuff. So the intake comes out. Throttle body still on. IEC still on. If you still have your EGR and your air inject on this side, that part will come off too. And just leave this piping. What's holding it on is this screw on this side right here, the one golden one, and then the one, oops, shit, spilled coolant everywhere, and then one on that side, right there underneath the throttle body and coolant hose there. So remember to make coldness bright like this, because there is coolant over here. Just put it down to the side.
Tryna take somebody bitch, turn her to a slut. Tryna fill my cup, tryna live it up. Throw some hundreds on the ass, walk her out the club.
Rag.
Lap dance for the
Rag
first date.
out.
Better throw a few bands,
Sure.
that's third base. It's okay if you work late. We can still
Get all
party
that
like
coolant.
it's your birthday. We can still
Coolant
party
is not
hard
good for
in
your
birthday
paint.
suit. Knock the pussy out the park like my name Beirut. Shout that she just wanna tip. I just wanna see a strip. If you fuck me like you love me,
Spill
shout that you
coolant
might
up
get
enough.
big. Have her own cake, her
Should be
own
fine,
place.
right?
Blowing own gas, no roll aid. When we in the bed, she like the role play. Tell her friend to join in both ways.
Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That don't make you a hoe. I don't mind when you work until 3. If you leave with me, girl, I know you gotta make that money.
Struggles with the food, that's
I know
good.
how it is. Girl, go and do you.
That's good, right? Okay. He told me to grab the camera, but try not to walk around. There you go. Yeah, come on, bro. So we are here. Got the plenum off. What we need to do is, this is the fuel rail right here. All this, the injector, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the fuel return line. Goes back to here, and that goes to the fuel filter and back. Wait. Yeah, this is the return line. It goes through the fuel filter back to the tank. And this is the feed line, which goes in to the fuel pressure regulator and then distributed through the rail. So, but where my leak was is right here on this return line hose. What I think is it got kinks right here, and this needs to be. Well, we found our problem, folks. This clamp was not clamped exactly as I suspected. So I don't think we need to rebuild the whole fuel rail. Should I do it for the video? No. Take a look at those. Partly is bad gas and bad poor maintenance, but a lot of that is just having all of that emissions recirculating the bad air. Look at that one. Ew. Okay, so do we rebuild the full fuel lines, or do we just check it, tighten the hose? No, we're not gonna do it, bro. I don't want to pull everything out, all that shit. So, but I will show you the fuel rail. Here are the fuel lines. But rebuilt all of this. Make sure, what I'm gonna do is make sure all these clamps are down. I'm probably gonna, this is the one that was leaking, and this is not even proper clamp for the fuel line. But I think I'm gonna get clamps for all the injector hoses here to prevent any of that. I'm gonna make sure all the lines are tight and the clamps are tight. And clamps and everything are tight. I think I'm gonna move that one back a little bit. Yeah. I'm just gonna tighten them up, man. Okay. Here it is. Found the problem. What's the problem? I'm an idiot. That's the problem. Bro. Yeah, I don't know how did I not, bro? How did I not? Cinch down that fuel line. So, that's that. That's so, where's the nipple? Trying to get it a little farther over. I think the pressure was actually, I don't know if the pressure loosened it or these clamps might. Let's tighten the shit out of it and see what happens.
I remember when I first laid eyes on you. My man Tom introduced us, but I was too shy to say hi. When I finally built up enough nerve to drop a line, you made it clear you wasn't just another MySpace mystery. And I didn't take it personal. When you ignored my request to be your friend, I spilled my guts and hit send. Waited 2 weeks for a response and got nothing. Honestly,
Clamp the shit out of this, huh? Yep. Sure, this one's going too. That's funny. Is this thing vibrating it out? I wonder. It shouldn't be, right? And there's a lot of vibration coming in this area. That is as tight as can be. Can I rip it? Oh, hey, well, sorry guys. That camera failed, so let's go to Travis. Yeah, well, I know I had about an hour out of the wireless cam, so. When I'm on MySpace. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, so that's that, huh, folks? Well, I guess that's it. That's that, folks. It was as simple as that. I'm a fucking idiot. All I did was not secure one of the clamps. You know, it might have. I swear I did. I swear I locked down all the clamps, but maybe it's vibration that was just wiggling them out. We're gonna see. Hopefully it was just the clamp. We're gonna tighten back up, drive it, and see what happens. See if we blow up or not. If we don't, we'll be back for another one. See you guys tomorrow.